What's up, reptile fanatics? Dave Palumbo here for Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. And guys, we're taking a little break from the snakes today, and we're going to talk about turtles. That's right, I got some new turtles in about a couple months ago from albinoturtles.com, and this is, I think, one of the greatest of all time. This is my pink belly side neck turtle, albino, that is. Now, we've seen pink belly side neck turtles before, but never albinos. They're very rare. And look at that red. As they get older, this pink belly will get pinker and pinker. And obviously in an albino, there's no dark pigment whatsoever. The interesting thing about these turtles is that they don't pull their heads in, they pull their heads to the side. And that's why they call it side necks when they get scared. See, you can pull around right here. They're obviously albino, there's no black pigment in this whatsoever. Red eyes, beautiful white shells. I mean, if I put them in the water, you'll see they're just super cool turtles. And obviously, I believe I have a pair here. Here's the other one up here, kind of chilling out on the little turtle top. This is a 55-gallon tank I have with a turtle topper on it, believe it or not. And this turtle topper enables me to have a full tank of water, and they just kind of crawl out and they can bask right here in the light. And I don't have to have only a little inch or two of water in there. I like to watch my turtles swim. And these turtles will get cooler and cooler as they get bigger. A lot of animals, when they get older, they don't look as cool. These turtles will be insane as they get bigger, and hopefully I'll be able to breed them at some point. But you know, turtles are a long-term project. You kind of just leave them, you feed them every day, you enjoy the journey with them, and then at some point they breed. If you come over to this little turtle tub, my Waterland turtle tub I just set up here recently, these are my albino Redeared Sliders that I bought over 4 years ago. The one in the middle, the big one, the big girl, it's my girl. These are my two boys. I had another girl who escaped, and we never found her again. She could be somewhere in the Florida swamps around here. And she bred this year. This girl bred, she laid some eggs. I didn't really realize she'd laid eggs. I took them out, I have them in my incubator. I don't know if they're good or not, we'll have to find out. That'll be a future video. But the great thing about turtles is that they can double clutch or even maybe triple clutch. So I'm going to keep an eye on her. I've been feeding her well. Hopefully she'll lay another clutch of eggs, and I'll catch her this time laying them so I can scoop them all out in time. The problem is with the sand is they bury them so deep sometimes you don't even know where they are. Matter of fact, when I was digging these eggs out, I was going through sand. I had sand everywhere because I was finding eggs. They were not in one location. They were all spread out everywhere. So they like to hide their eggs, and obviously for good reason. So predators in the wild don't catch them. But you can definitely see the difference between these albino Redeared Sliders and those pink belly side neck albinos. They're completely different. Yeah, let's pull my girl out here. She's a big girl. And you see the Redeared Sliders pull their heads directly in. They don't pull their heads to the side. That little red mark on the side is that's why they're called Redeared Sliders, because they have red ears. Obviously the pink eyes because they're albino, no pigment. These look a little whiter when they're first born. They turn a little yellow. Now if I were to keep these outside, they would probably turn green from algae in here, but because I keep them inside, all my turtles are pretty clean looking. And I like this tub because they have a lot of room to kind of swim around in here, whereas these turtles were in that 55-gallon tank before, and I felt like they could swim. They really couldn't swim, you know, and get a lot of exercise. So now they have a little bit more room. I like this is a more naturalistic type setup I have here. And once again, the goal is now, let's get this girl to breed, produce little babies, put some out there for you guys if you want to buy some, and you know, maybe produce a little bit more. At some point I'd like to have an outdoor pond that I can put these in. Even though they're albinos, you know, if it's in an enclosure, I don't have to worry about predators getting them, and I think that they would really thrive in the natural environment. But my true passion, I guess you could say right now, is these pink bellied side neck turtles. If I could get these things to breed, wow, those are just awesome. And there's so many new albino versions of all the different turtles out there that are coming out now that I'm super excited because, you know, regular turtles are cool, but the albino versions are just awesome. And, you know, I'm going to keep adding to my collection as I see cool stuff. This is really not my focus right now, but I like to have them on the back burner because, you know, just let them grow. That's what I always say. You never know, I might even go with a tortoise. I'm looking at an albino sulcata tortoise. That could be the next step. Those things, that's a real long-term project. Those things live probably, I'll have to will them to my grandkids. That's how long those ones live. But hope you guys are enjoying all the content on Palumbo's Pythons and Boas and the Muscle Serpents University YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe, and don't forget to click your notification tab on that little bell next to the subscribe button. This way you never miss a video. Dave Palumbo with Palumbo's Pythons and Boas for another installment of Muscle Serpents University.